I'm gonna do this mic check for you. Can you hear me, David?
super player! Oh, it's been forever. Oh, man, PR sign. Oh, you know we had to do it up right. It's not only been 3 weeks since I've commentated, but it's going to be that much longer, too, for me to commentate again, because next week would be a Thursday that I would commentate. However, we got Christmas, we got the holidays, and everybody's got plans. So, alas, the next time you see PR sign is going to be in the new year.
I'll tell you this. First, this pizza's delicious. Second off, there's a better holiday coming up.
Oh, what's the holiday? DBS related. It's got to be DBS related.
Oh, no. Well, maybe a little bit.
Okay, what's the holiday?
On the 20th of December.
Okay.
It is your prince's day of birth.
That has nothing to do with DBS.
Yeah, exactly. That means, guess what? The Prince of Destruction, the Prince of Commentating, will be celebrating his 24th birthday.
Only 24. Oh, you a young buck, man. You a young buck.
No.
Hey, but you know what? It's exciting to be here, guys. It is always a pleasure. I love commentating. You already know that. This is Salt, man. It's been a while. This is Super at Lotus Thursdays.
Yes,
I am one of your co-commentators, PR Sweet.
And I'm your Prince of Destruction. You know what we need to do?
What we got to do?
We need to go straight to the match.
Oh, we got to go straight. Oh, man, he done took my sign and everything, man. Hey, you know what? I guess it's got to happen because as PR sign is not here, you know, stuff has to continue to go. The camera must roll, all that good stuff. Hey, we got it to where we actually get to see our face the whole time while we're here. But guys, man, this is phenomenal, man. What did I say? What did I say? There was going to be a deck that was going to surprise us all for Nats, and man, and what was it? Android 16, man. I know you guys have already talked about Nats, but man, it's been 3 weeks since I got in front of the camera, so we might talk about it a little bit here and there. But we got, for our first round here, we got Tony. We got Tony on the left, and we got Christian on the right, man.
We got Tony Mama Luke, and we got Christian on the right.
We got the Tony Montana, man. We got Tony Montana.
We got Tony on the right from the Salt Boys, by the way. He is part of the Salt Boys.
Oh, he is?
He is part of the Salt Boys.
Oh, snap. I don't remember that at all. But you know what? We got Salt Boys, and because he's representing Salt Boys, let me go ahead and just, you know, you gotta throw the representation right there. You got to do that. So we got Tony Montana, we got him representing Salt Boys. He's playing Yellow Goat Tanks, and we got the OG Broly right here, starting off the turn, and it looks like Christian went first, charged it, and then passed. We got Salt's Tony right there. He went ahead and charged, and he actually charged the Power of the Saiyans,
yes.
And then of course swung in, and he's gonna go ahead and not only pull a card from life and then draw a card, but he's gonna go ahead and play Lord Slug and then pass the turn.
Now that slug facilitates the 3-drop slug coming out and actually being able to stop Christian from getting his draws, which in this matchup is very important. If you know anything about the deck, then you pop Field Spell with Paragus, play it,
you draw a whole bunch. It is awesome here, but it looks like we're gonna go ahead and actually play the rare card. This rare card, if you were to discard it due to one of your effects, you can actually pull up to 2 cards from life, and then you could play a field card from your deck into the field and play it there, and that's the brand new field card that came out. Of course, as the game progressed, they had to continue making all these cards and bring them back up because the power creep was real, and you couldn't even do anything else. And he's gonna go ahead and play the Paragus, and off of the Paragus effect, he's going to go ahead and KO the field. The field comes back, he's going to pull a card from life, and now he's going to go ahead and awaken. We got a lot happening here. He's going to awaken, draw 2 cards, and then he's going to go ahead and play the Dabura Unison. This Dabura Unison is very strong, an OP Unison that Green has right here. However, Broly's already have 4 lives, so pulling a card from life instead of removing a marker might not be the way out.
Maybe not, but we will see as the game continues. I do think turn 3, he might be playing the Dark Broly Unison, which allows him to pitch a card, make your opponent pitch a card, and then you pop a battle card on board. That's one way to kind of get around the 1-drop slug, but unfortunately the 3-drop's coming out.
Unfortunately, but you know what? While Tony is over here thinking, I got to go to the horn, man. It's been a while since I've been to the horn.
Go right ahead.
We got David Dino on the horn saying, hi, David, hi, Nick. What's happening, player? How you doing, man? And we got Wheezy F. Broly. Bro, you scared the living crap out of me. I forgot I have my AirPods in. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, but I try to warn you guys. I put up on the discussion page when PR Sign is going to commentate. You already know that's how I intro, man. That's how I get you guys live and ready to go for some DBS, and this is the first round right here. And of course, Tony is looking at the effects of Lord Slug. This Lord Slug, you can tap a yellow and actually bring out the Lord Slug from your hand. The 3-drop that has barrier. Yeah. When it's in rest mode, your opponent cannot draw outside of their leader card. That is a very, very strong card.
And here it is.
There it goes right there.
There it is.
Lockdown Yellow has 20k attack power.
With a barrier.
And swinging in at the Unison in order to remove a marker from it. The Unison has 5k power. He's going to go ahead and pass turn on that. And it looks like Christian's going to draw for turn. He has 2 energies up right now. He has a Paragus, a Unison, and he has the field card. And now there goes charging the 3rd energy for the game. He's going to go ahead and just pop. And the strong thing about this field card, it says up to 1 card from life.
Yes.
So he can pop it and draw. He does not have to pull a card from life.
Now, I don't understand why he actually popped it while Slug was on the field.
Yeah, he should not have been able to draw on that one
Yeah.
because Slug says you cannot draw. That's what I'm saying. You know what? That's when you chalk it up to AGS right there. Accepted game state. Yes, PR sign said it AGS.
Accepted bad players.
I wouldn't say bad players, man. It's just the thing of this card game or any card game when it comes to AGS, accept the game state. The way I say it, I'm a commentator. I'm not a judge, man. There ain't no way you're going to see.
Oh, it's a Bond 2. That's right.
Oh, Bond 2. That's
Bond
why I
2,
can't.
he has to have 2 cards on the field.
Well, there you go. But I'm going to keep on my spill because you know what? I already started spilling. I can't stop the spill. AGS, man, I'm not going to go in there and I'm not going to disrespect those players, man. I got much respect for the players right there and the community. You already know how PR sign is. But AGS it takes 2 to tango. Is both players, man. Not only the person that played it, but the person that is actually getting played against. You got to read the card, man. You gotta read the card. That's what it boils down to right there. We got Almighty is there. Almighty, what's happening, player? How you doing, man? We got ourselves a round 1. It's gonna be yellow gold tanks. It looks like we got the Limperers being thrown by Christian. Yellow gold tanks at 4 lives. We got Broly at 4 lives as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch out the life count so that it can reflect the lives from both players. And of course, we're going to see an awakening this turn. We got Slug that, he taps 3 for the Trunks Unison, arguably one of the strongest yellow Unisons in the game. And it's actually kind of sad too because I feel like there needs to be like stronger yellow Unisons. But got to tap 3 for this one for the explicit cost. You could tap more, but you cannot tap less. And it looks like
he actually got the Poutine out on board as well.
He actually got Poutine. So Poutine comes out whenever your opponent actually has a card put in rest mode. Poutine procs comes out. Whenever it's out, you already know, La Poutine está buena. It does have barrier, it has unique, and it does say the first time your opponent plays a card due to a skill, you can pick one of your opponent's battle cards and put it in rest mode.
You absolutely can, and that's the thing, right? You can proc the Poutine effect. The Poutine effect is a mandatory effect, so the first one you play, it automatically goes in rest mode. So there are some tricky things you can do.
But the thing is, it does say up to. So if your opponent does not do it on that very first mandatory trigger, it can't go off for the rest of the turn. That's the thing. You got to know. You got to read them cards because that is going to help you with the game or not. Almighty's Almighty right there. So I got 4th place with AOD yesterday at Locals, and I got 3 packs and pulled Vermilion Saiyans SCR from my 4th. Hey, dude, that's awesome right there. And I already knew AOD was going to come up. How you feel about AOD coming up with that card that's coming out?
The Janemba?
Yeah, you already got him?
Yeah, I already have my
This
list.
man already got him. He already got his list and everything.
I won Galaxy yesterday, pulled the winner.
Hey, you know what? Hey, that's what's up right there. I'm telling you, that deck is going to come back. Everyone's going to be playing because the Janemba's OP for free? Offering?
Well, you know what's even better than that? You know what's even better than that?
What's better than a Janemba
You can
offering?
play that 3-drop and already have Bond 2, turn 2.
Woo. Yes, you can because obviously that is assuming that you have the Bibbidi on board.
So you have the Bobbity.
The Bobbity.
Then you have the 3-drop slug, AOD, that makes you drop a card. That slug says tap 1, play a 3-drop slug from your hand, and you play that one, and then you swing.
And you swing. And you know what? Speaking of all what's happening here, Christian he's got the Prisoner of Azkaban in hand, bro. This is so much different from Broly when it first came out. There wasn't much hand size. Look at Broly's hand size right now. Look at how it climbs up in the progression of the meta. And then, Bandai was actually wanting Broly to succeed in the meta.
Yeah.
You see how they did that. Christian having 4 energies, don't know what to do with the cards in his hand. I'm very curious what he's going to do on this turn right here. He's going to go ahead and he does, in fact. So he plays the Deborah with 3 markers on it. Plays it with 3 markers, and of course we do have Bond 2 now on board. He's gonna go ahead and swing in at the Lord Slug. I guess he's gonna start using the cards in his hand and start comboing out right there. And let's go back to the horn right here. Of course, we got Almighty's Almighty saying, I'm glad to hear from you, PR Sign. You're a bastion of energy. Hey, much love to you, boss, man. It has been a while since I've seen you on the horn right there. And like I said, it's going to be a little while. The next time you see me is going to be in the new year. That's just how my shift rolls, man. That's just how my shift rolls.
But hey, that's okay.
But we're gonna be traveling.
That's okay.
But the new year is gonna open up new possibilities for
absolutely.
DBS and traveling.
Absolutely.
And PR Sign, we're gonna be on the road now. I cannot wait.
I
PR
bet.
Sign, Prince, Lotus, it's all gonna be good. I like it a lot,
And
man.
you will see us a lot later down the line in the upcoming year. And that's something to be excited for because you get to see me in person, live, in front of your very eyes. The Prince will be there for you no matter what.
He might dish you in person though, so don't expect anything high. Don't do it at all, man.
You can get my signature. That's about all you can get. And
I'm shocked you actually give him a signature.
I never said it'd be a good one.
Oh, okay. Well, there's the angle right there. Well, it looks like, so Tony, so not only did we have the limp wrist thrown from Christian, but we got right here Annihilation Goku, got Deflect, Barrier. Oh, I love them keyword skills.
Forces him to actually pay cost on his card.
Forces him to do that.
A big example here.
But did you see what just happened here? He swung with the slug. The slug says he can't draw from it, and guess what? He's got the combination of the slug and the Annihilation Goku. So on swing, he tried to use a super combo, and Tony was real quick to say, "Nah, player, you got it. You can't draw off of that one."
Yep.
So that's a good tight combo right there. Good combo pieces, and of course Annihilation Goku saying you have to tap as a cost. Every extra card you play, you have to tap in extra energy in order to play that energy.
Yes, and the disgusting part about that is this, right? You have to think of this. Every time he pops that field spell, and it comes back for free,
He doesn't get a draw.
I don't believe he. Not only that, but I think he might have to pay the one.
You might be right on that one.
Because if it forces him to pay the one, it is definitely nasty.
Well, it looks like on the swing, it brings Christian down to a swift 1 lives. I don't know if he can actually defend too much more here. I mean, I know that there's a lot of hand advantage when it comes to OG Broly, but I don't think there's much defensive option. He's already tapped out. Tony's got 1 more energy open. Oh no, he passed the turn. Oh, he gave Christian his 5th energy. I don't know what's happening here. Guy, we got Chaotic Cypher on the horn right there. What's up, y'all? How my favorite commentator's doing? Oh, stop it, Chaotic Cypher. That's cool right there. I'm chill, man. I know this guy is a little dormant. No pun intended. All the pun intended.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. You know what? I'll give you that one. I will give you that one. I may not have laughed, but that was funny.
Hey,
I'll give you that.
That's how the Prince laughs right there. Did you see that? That's a rare moment.
I'm just gonna have to say that I'll have to wipe my feet on the doormat. That'll be all right, you know.
Oh God! Oh, this man! Oh, look at that! We got the most value of a card in this game that Yellow actually has. Not only do we have the counterplay, put a card in rest mode. It's played, you get to draw a card, and then on top of that, it's a blocker. And then you get, and it replaces it's a 5K combo.
Yep.
5K combo, you can combo out of that. That's OP right there, man.
It is disgusting.
It really is.
And it forces stuff in rest mode. And it's a very good card in general.
Oh, a good staple. You know all yellow decks are going to have to play that card. All yellow decks got to play that card. If you're not playing that card, I don't know what you're doing with yellow. But it was like he's swinging into and he's going to go ahead and, of course, activate the blocker.
Yep.
And so we got Christian drawing a card off of that. And, of course, his opponent has
How
to...
is he drawing a card off of it?
Leader.
Oh, yeah.
I was about to say, does it stop the leader too?
No.
Oh, I was about to say, I thought it was everything but the leader is restricted on the drawing. So
yeah, you just use the AOD 13 to counter to counterplay the ball Goku, which is actually very.
Hey,
good.
we got an overwhelm here. Do we have a response on this overwhelm? It looks like we do not. This is the Bardock that everybody loves playing. It looks like he's gonna try to go in and clear board with 25k power, dual attack, swinging at Annihilation
and
Goku.
He's gonna get rid of that, which is phenomenal for.
I don't know why would he swing at the swing at the slug, bro.
He gets 2.
He gets 2 swings, but you want that slug. You want him to drop cards off the slug and then swing it again. You want to get
he's getting rid of both.
He got lucky on that one.
He only has a small amount of cards left in hand. If he does save those 2, Christian still does have a bigger hand advantage in general.
That is true, but it does depend on how many combo costs he does have in hand. Does he have like 10Ks in hand? Does he have a 5Ks, or does he have a lot of extra cards? That's going to be the thing we have to look forward to. While he passes the turn, he throws a limp wrist, and now it's Tony Montana. Tony Montana right there. Restands energy, about to play his 5th energy for the game. We're going to see how he does a retaliate. Oh, I already see the 1-of in his hand. Oh, he charges the 1-up.
He does.
He charges the Bergamo.
But he charges it for a good reason. What on Christian's field can he rest right now? Nothing.
I mean, you can rest the energy.
At that point, what's the point of playing the Bergamo?
Yeah,
To rest the other one?
Hey, you tap 2, play your Bergamo. You got 20k power. Put his 2 energy in rest mode. Broly can't do anything. He's got 1 life. He can't spark in. He's tapped out. Come on, man. Come on. I'd say I would keep the Bergamo a little bit just to see.
There's probably better things in his hand that he probably wants.
Maybe so. He's got what, 4 cards in hand, 5 cards in hand?
About four, maybe 5 at right now, especially after charge. And yeah, no, right now the main thing that Christian's trying to do is defend as much as he can. I do see the Mechikabura Unison in his hand, which could possibly steal the card on Christian's board. But as far as right now, he has the counterplay, or not counterplay,
he's got
counterattack Frieza in hand, which is really nice. It can come out for 1. It's a 15k body. It's very defensive. Right now he has a defensive hand. The problem therein is that Christian can just say,
oh! I haven't seen this unison in forever, dude.
Yes.
You know, however you pronounce this, Mechikabura. Or Mechikabura right there.
Now, here's the great part. He can +1 this unison and keep the battle card in rest mode.
It does not ignore barrier,
No.
but the fact that you get to just take one of your... No, keep it in rest mode is the first one. Minusing 4 is to actually take control of the battle card. Very strong. Wait, what did he play?
Oh, that's the Saiyans!
Oh, he played the SCR, the Saiyans! Okay, there you go. Go ahead, spit out. What
question is, Tony either has to tap 4 right now, which I don't think he can do, or he has to discard 2. Christian plays it. It is a 40k dual attacker and a blocker.
Oh my god!
And Tony doesn't have a choice but to discard 2.
So he has to discard 2 cards in hand.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yes, he has to discard 2 cards in hand.
Oh, wow. So he's got 1 card left in hand, but can he defend against this?
And I don't think he can, because the thing with the Vermilion or the Saiyans is the evil Saiyans is that when you have a 40k blocker, there's nothing he can really do.
Golly. Hey, but you know what?
And the card!
He plays Luscious!
Oh my god.
You say you gonna play your Vermilion Sage, we gonna play Luscious, and Luscious is still a strong SCR. I don't care what anybody says.
It is a very strong SCR, and right now it's probably in its best use because, and this is the important part. Oh, and he's swinging in.
Wow!
And that was it, because Christian had then blocked with the SCR already.
Oh, and Tony Montana ends up taking it with Luscious. Woo! Oh,
Yep.
Oh, that was beautiful. Hey, I don't know who out here is simping for her or waifu or whatever you want to call it, you youngsters nowadays. But let me tell you, that card is still strong. It's still good.
It is still strong, it is still good, and it is worthwhile. The thing is right now, we are playing in a format that isn't unison dependent, and that can be a little scary for Kai.
It can be, but the thing is, it does restrict your leader from swinging too. So if they don't swing in with the leader, you can stop that leader swing.
But you know what's better than that?
What's better than that?
Pan SCR that stops all battle cards from swinging.
But she's not a woman.
That's okay.
Oh man.
That's okay. It's better than Kai at the moment.
Hey, don't be dissing Makai, bro. Don't be dissing Makai.
Look, I'm just saying, your luscious Kai...
Luscious! She gorgeous. She luscious.
Gets rid of itself to get rid of the board, which I can respect and I like. You know, it's good against blue.
She got so much beauty, you know, she gonna slap the whole board to war.
Pan's just gonna come down and take you back to the future with her steampunk, you know, style. And then she's gonna stop all your battle cards, so you can't really... If you've already overwhelmed, it's over. You've overwhelmed. And yeah, you have to swing with lead and unison, but we're not unison dependent right now, and
we definitely are, but we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try to recap. So we got round 1. We had Tony against Christian. Yes, Tony from Salt Boys ends up taking it, and trumps Christian from Team Darman. Ow! And I'm going to go ahead and actually read. I got to go back to the horn because, hey, it's been a while. I got to go back to the horn. We got Chaotic Cypher saying, I've been playing Frieza set 1. That is a very good leader, and especially because cards like that or leaders like that are just very utility. Of course, you still need to play some Frieza's army in order to get the effects off. But the thing is, after that, you can play green, yellow, good stuff. And it is a really good leader. It's a really good deck right there. We got Almighty is the Almighty saying that the Mistake Slug and Annihilation is so hard to play around. Very good combo right there. And then we got Almighty saying, of course, like you said, we got the Android 13 counter, and we got the Crusher Ball Goku. We got, scrolling down, we got a lot of people out here. We got David Dino saying, wow, good game. We got Almighty is best waifu is Pan always. So I guess he agrees with you on that one. Pan being the waifu. And then we got, let's say, we actually already met it. Chaotic Cypher, I think Kai is better than Pan. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. There you go, Chaotic Cypher. See, he's on my side. And then, of course, we got Almighty is Almighty on your side.
He's just kissing butt so you can like him. That's okay.
You know, you know what? It ain't about that, man. It ain't about that. It's all about the community. It's all about what's happening.
Pizza?
What's happening? Oh,
Don't worry.
go ahead and give the man his pizza, man.
I will.
He done Trump dormant. Yeah, that's the least you can do for him.
Hey, man, he did good.
There you go.
I like it.
Thanks again, boss. Appreciate you, man. Good showing. Woo-hoo. Oh, that was a good way to end the game off right there. Well, guys, that was the end of the first round, and man, is it exciting. It's always good to commentate for Dragon Ball Super. I cannot wait for me to give you guys announcements at the end of the stream to let you guys know what we got in store for in the new year. Woo! But hey, don't go away. Don't go anywhere because we got more rounds here, Lotus, coming up. Hey, and then you know what? Let me go ahead and scroll back up because I know I want to give who is it right here? Who is it that said this? Right? Yeah, I got to go ahead and see who's on the horn that said that.
Almighty is the Almighty?
No, it wasn't. Was it Almighty is the Almighty? I don't know if it was
Who said
Almighty.
what?
You know what? I don't think it was. Oh, you know what? It might. Who said the AirPod thing? Who said the AirPod thing? I think it was
one of the second.
I think it was Almighty is the Almighty.
No,
but
scroll back up.
Scroll back up. Scroll back up.
Okay.
Tuning in. We are waiting. Scared. Oh, Wheezy. All right, Wheezy. If you're still watching, bro, I am coming back, and that's how I intro. So make sure your earpods are either you turn it down or the earpods. You can just keep them out on the desk. You'll hear me. I'm telling you right there.
Oh, you will.
Oh, you will definitely hear me, guys. But don't go anywhere.
100%.
We'll be right back here on this Super at Lotus Thursdays. Woo! Hello, Super Player! We're back! It's your boy, PRC!
And it is your Prince of Destruction, and my God, you're loud.
Hey, but that's not 100% of my volume right there. That's
thank God.
You know what? Maybe that's like 50. Maybe that's like 50% right there. Man, if I was at 100, woo! I think there's only been one other time PR Sign has been 100 his voice, and that was on Halloween when I did a Kamehameha, and Jonathan was next to me. Oh, man, he heard that Kamehameha wave right there. But we got a good round 2 for you guys, and I hope that we actually changed this up. No, we did not change it up for you guys. We got round 2 happening, and Vegeta is being played by... Oh, man, I don't remember his name, but I do remember this guy's name right here. You know what? We're going to go ahead and just put... I don't remember the names, bro. I don't remember the names at all. Oh, man!
Well, they about to start.
They are about to start. Okay, we'll just put Kefla. And we'll put Vegeta.
Okay.
Because that's what we know for sure, man.
Now, I know that's the red Vegeta, and that is Kefla Surge. I'm pretty sure that's...
that's Kefla Surge big time. We're going to head to the mats. Ha, ha, ha.
Oh, good job. You said
Heading to the mats right
playing
there.
The one-drop Gohan already. Let's get it on. So he's playing, as we like to say, the cheap version of the deck.
Why the cheap version? What makes this a cheap version, bro?
Because this isn't the Bardock Screw version.
Bardock's crew version? Okay, Bardock is still having around there?
Yeah.
I guess they're still playing Bardock's crew around here, but hey, the Kefla Surge, I'm very curious to see because I tried making this deck work, and this deck only, like...
sucks.
I wouldn't say it only sucks. I would say that all you can do is replenish cards. You don't really plus off of anything.
You're right. It sucks.
And like I said, we'll see. A whole bunch of people are
telling
me that it's a good leader to play with the new U6 stuff. But we got an oldie, but a goodie. We got a 2-drop right there. Look at the top 10 cards. You can get a Kaba or a Caulifla from them, and then play it on top of that. And then of course you got the shuffling of the deck, and then the effect of the Kaba or Caulifla that you played off of that effect.
Yes.
Oh, that was a mouthful right there. And the OP fact of this is he played it on his turn 1 because his leader allows him to play 2-drop or less U6 cards for free.
Once per turn
For free right there. And that's good plussing right there. Not only did he charge a dual color energy, but then he plus 2 for free.
For free?
For free right there is when he plus 2. We got right there David Dino saying oof, and we got the salt spilled right there. The best leader to use the new U6 stuff is Soul Striker and set 15 Kaba.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Because at the end of the day, right, it's still Kefla Surge.
Yeah, it is.
I don't care who is out here saying, "Oh, the Kefla Surge leader's fine." No, it's not fine.
I mean, Kefla Surge is kind of average, bro. Kind of average.
I don't even know if
it's kind of like when you're playing. Oh my drug. Oh, hey, Marvel vs. Capcom. It's like when you play Marvel vs. Capcom and you pick Ryu. Ryu, he's average. Ryu's average, bro. But man, in the hands of an OP man, OG, he can really be OP.
He can.
OG, OP, Marvel vs. Capcom.
But he's not as good as Akuma.
Forget Akuma's such a glass cannon. But we in the raw
glass cannon.
I could talk about Marvel vs. Capcom, bro, but we gotta get back here. This is DBS right there. So
U11 was a glass cannon.
Okay, a Blue Baby was definitely not a glass cannon. I can't believe we're going. I can't believe that.
You'll be fine.
But going to the Kefla leader right there, swinging in, of course, having 10k power, and of course we got the Kefla, not the Kefla on board. We got the Kale on board, and then we got the Kaba. Of course, they have 10k power apiece, and then we're gonna see him do a early pressure, and I think Vegeta right now is at 5 lives, and so we're gonna go ahead and reflect that for you guys. And I think Vegeta can actually awaken as well, but he has to have
a unison.
So that's
specific cost of 2.
That's the alternative awakening condition for this Vegeta, but we're gonna go ahead and see. He might not actually have it. He did charge his unison right there, swung and drew a card, kind of like the effects of Jiren. Drawing again 5k power, man. That's strong.
That's
you don't even have to awaken. You're threatening unawakened, and that's pretty strong right there.
It is very threatening unawakened. Reminds me of Hatch. You know, my black deck Hatch, my boy, gaining 5k and drawing a card. But
yeah, he already has to be awakened for that, man. And you know what? This man right here, Vegeta, just threw the limp wrist, and now it's Kefla's time. Kefla's gonna go ahead and actually play yet another 2-drop. KO, man.
Yeah.
2-drop KO. That is an OP card. That has always been an OP card ever since it came out. It's just the deck just kind of died out.
I gotta say thank you to the Almighty is the Almighty for bringing up the fact that, an average deck is like Red Pan or Yellow Gotenks. Kefla is far below average. And that's the thing. It's Kefla Surge is not average. It's bad. And
even with the most OP cards in the game and the most expensive cards in the game couldn't make this leader like really, really good. You put the draw apes in there, man. You can do so much stuff. It was hard, man. It was really, really hard in order to make this work. But we got the hit unison there. Ooh, and we already know the hit unison's gonna go ahead and fire that leader back and flip it over. But of course, you have to make sure that I think it's -1 and tap 2.
Oh God.
-1 and tap 2, very good right there. Oh, what happened, player?
Who's on the horn?
Who's on the horn? We got Almighty's Almighty. We got David Dino. We got Avenue 7 right there on the horn, player. Ooh!
Oh Lord.
Avenue 7, man. Hey, what's happening, player? How you doing? It is always a pleasure to have
He's
you on the
not
horn
doing-
right
I
there.
hope he's not doing well.
What is wrong with you, man?
Ain't nothing wrong. I'm pointing out facts, man.
Yeah, you point out opinions, bro.
Nah.
Man, opinions.
Facts.
We're over here trying to commentate. You say
Facts.
you're the prince of commentating, bro. Yeah, go ahead, commentate game, bro.
I am better than most people at this thing. Heck, even me and Trenton were better than Evan and you when we were on the same team. Man, look. I'm just saying. Let's get back to this game.
You're the Prince of Nagging, I'll tell you that much.
He has played his unison with 3 energy, awakened his leader. We are seeing how everything is going right now.
This Piccolo unison right here is the strongest red unison, hands down, man. The fact that it's not once per turn, your opponent activates a counter.
Yeah, that's what you get, Evan. Get knocked out of here. Get spam. Get out of this room.
7 messages were deleted. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Evan got something to say, man. We all got something to say to you, man. Yo, Dusty.
I am fine with whatever you got to say. Just expect me to hit back. But the cool thing about the Vegeta swing is that it gives the unison double strike, which is also very good. And guess what? He's going to swing in at either the lead or probably the unison. I don't think he wants that unison to
That's
stay
a
on.
very good dynamic duel right there. Being able to swing, give a unison double strike, and there's not many cards that have come out. Now, there are some cards that interact with unisons, but it's still just, you either have them or you don't. And that unison swinging in for doble is always going to be a strong thing, too. But it looks like he went ahead, and we got an awakening. It looks like he restood, unless he's going to go, oh, he passed turn. So he threw the limp wrist, and now we got Kefla going. Kefla charging, and he charges the 4-drop Awakened Sister, which is actually an OP card, in my opinion, whenever you get that going. Oh! Woo! Who plays exploiting weakness anymore? He does! Oh! This guy's a counterplay. If your leader card is red, you can reduce the cost by 2. It is a 3-drop, comes out. It negs the whole board by 20k power. See ya! Wouldn't want to be ya. Even though that 1-drop says that it cannot be KO'd, reduction of power.
Removed.
That's such a great power right there. Oh my goodness, exploiting weakness, such a strong weakness for this U6 deck. Now they have to build the board, a board that actually you weren't really plussing off of. You were playing stuff for free, but you were replacing the cards. Now you got to reestablish.
Yeah, you do have to reestablish, but that leader is allowing you to kind of do it for free when you play, but unfortunately got counterplayed.
But now that you know your opponent plays exploiting weakness, now you got to think, how many exploiting weakness does he have? If I try to build a big board, he's just going to wipe it again. Now you got the mind games going at you. Exploiting weakness, having 20k power himself, can be a threat swinging in. We actually passed, now it's Vegeta's turn, swinging in, drawing a card, giving his Piccolo unison doble. Gonna be putting some good work right there. We got Evan U7 saying it's really good. And you know what? I believe you, Evan U7. I believe you.
It's not.
Yeah. Prince, don't you have like a happy pill you gotta take or something like that, man?
I did.
Like content, man.
This is happiness.
Content. With content, not those.
Look, anything Evan says is good is just wrong. He said awakened power is good. It's not.
Exploiting weakness exploited Kefla's weakness.
Now I will say
Big time.
the exploiting weakness did put in work.
A lot of work.
Now the Kefla player said 4.
Oh! Hey, speaking of, hey, you know what? Zamasu always going to be good too. Zamasu,
Yeah.
of course, you combo, you get to choose one of your opponent's battle cards or leader cards and put it in rest mode. But we actually do have another super combo that actually puts unisons in rest mode. It is the Chili one, but it is
Now what
yellow-green.
No, it is very good. It was kind of the new Zamasu that came out for yellow and green, and it's put in its working like Golden Frieza and some other decks.
No,
like
it puts in real good work too because, like I said, it's really hard to interact with unisons. If you really want to interact with the unisons, you gotta main certain cards, and with super combos, you can't side super combos. So you have to go from the get-go which one you have to actually play whenever you're gonna go into a tournament like that.
And someone else just got hit again. Almighty is the Almighty, just got bam bopped out of here. And guess what? Questionable judgment, my rear end.
You know what? You just gotta get. Oh! So we're playing. Oh wait, hold on. He can't play the. Oh, you know what? He might actually be playing it on the effect to play something for free. So we got the 1-drop.
He did.
Oh wow, we got the 1-drop. He tried playing the 1-drop in the search. No. Actually, no. It looks like he played it off of the hard cast.
Yep.
He played. You can't play Yamcha like that. You cannot hit with Yamcha on a hard cast. Yamcha, if you're gonna hardcast the 1-drop, then if you're gonna counter with Yamcha, you can only hit targets that are already on board. You cannot hit the hardcast.
Well, as I said earlier in the stream, and as you said earlier, you call it accepted game state, I call it accepted bad players, and that's okay. You know, these players are they come here every week, they practice.
You gotta know them cards, man, because the thing is that can either make or break a game right there. And you know what? He ended up just playing another one and saying, you know what? You can't play any more counter plays. I'm just gonna play another one, and I'm gonna go ahead and go with it.
And David Dino over here saying misplay. You're right. It is a misplay. He did not play it correctly. The opponent allowed it to happen.
That's why I'm saying, like, yeah, you can have judges, because the thing is, everybody makes a decision, and whether it's card games or whether in life, you got a decision to make. You can either read the card, or you can say, I don't want to read the card. I'm just gonna yell out, judge. You can do either war and have a judge tell you what the ruling is. I mean, the thing is, it does not hurt to ask. What's the worst thing a judge can say? The worst thing you can say is, it works that way. That's it. That's it. But what's the harm in doing that? Like I said,
a waste of time.
I'm a commentator, man. I ain't trying to get in there, and the last thing I need is for me to try to correct something that didn't need to be corrected. Hey, yeah, that's above my pay grade right there. Well, I ain't doing that whatsoever. We got David Dino saying, no questions, no reading. That's the thing. You don't read the cards. And that's both players right there. That's accepted game state for both players. The person that's getting it played on, I don't know about you, but if you're going to play a card that's going to do that to me and wipe my board, hold on, I know I've seen it 1,000 times. Let me see it 1,001 times. Let me go ahead and read that card and go ahead and see what it actually does.
But if you let it happen and you allow it to happen, right?
Yeah, you're just as much as fault.
That's an accepted bad player.
I'm not saying bad player. Except the game state, not bad player. Except the game state right there. But he's gonna go ahead and he comboed. He comboed quite a bit, man. He kind of look at that. He got Champovados out there. You know what that does? Reduces the cost of U6 cards by the paying cost by 1. So they're all 0-10Ks. He comboed the Kale. He comboed the Caulifla, and they gonna come out and they evolve. Oh! Wow! No, he activate battles, bring out Gohan, actually negs the 1-drop Caulifla, so we have no evolve target. Now the only evolve target we have is the Kale, and the Kale is not as strong as the Caulifla.
Indeed.
Because the Caulifla is actually, when it's played, you get to choose one of your opponent's battle cards or energies, put in rest mode. The Kale, you get to choose one of your opponent's cards, negate its skills, and then bounce it back to hand.
Yeah.
So if it
would have back that Yamcha.
If it would have, don't give him back the Yamcha. Yeah. I thought he ended up doing that.
No, give him back the Yamcha.
You done scared me, man. You don't give him back the Yamcha.
I think he gave him back the 1-drop.
It does have crit though. No. It does have crit, and man, does
Who cares about crit?
Crit, man. It looks like Vegeta's gonna care about crit in a little bit. He's gonna swinging 20K crit right there to the face.
I think crit's a part of the game. You just got to accept it.
You gotta accept it, man. But the Kale, it should have been negate the skills of a battle card and then bottom deck it, man. That's what it should have been right there. It should have been bottom deck, not bounce the card. He can just play it again the next turn.
Yeah, he can.
You just bottom deck it.
And that's why, if he's going to let him play it, he might as well bounce it back to hand and let him play it again.
Nah, you don't want to.
At that point,
you don't want to help
at
your
least
opponent
make yourself look good.
No, you don't do that. No, you ain't trying to do that, man.
I mean, look, I'm just saying, I play a bunch of different decks. I play AOD, I play Baby, I play Hatch. I play.
Are you sure you don't mean Blue Baby, Blue Baby, Blue Baby? Yeah, that's what I think you mean right there. He passed it. He threw the limp wrist and passed turn. And we got Vegeta right there. Vegeta charging his energy. He's got a Gohan. He's got a Yamcha. And exploiting weakness.
Yes, he does. And you know what? At least I play a blue deck that's really blue. Unlike another deck, We ain't gonna talk about it. We didn't see it.
It's a good color, man.
We didn't even see it.
I
think somebody was scared to play it. But that's okay.
The color's so good, man.
That's okay.
The color just comes out in the bottom deck, man.
Fear is only in the mind, PR.
Fear. You know what fear stands for?
And we're looking at the deck right now, and if he passes turn,
that's
right?
not what it stands for.
He passes turn, and we see that right now. It looks like I don't know. I think Vegeta's kind of got this.
It looks. Hey, you know what? On the swing right there, we got a draw, and not only that, but we got the Unison gaining double strike. So we got quite a bit of cards on board. Let alone, we don't even know if this Vegeta player actually plays double strike Champa or double strike the Supreme Kai right there, and actually seeing his fan out his cards. Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh wow! Oh, he's playing Crown of Retribution.
He is.
Oh my goodness! Oh, such a great card.
And that D-Mag is gonna hurt him.
That's gonna hurt him big time because guess what? That Crown of Retribution is gonna get slapped down. It's a 1-drop. It says if you're a leader
here
card.
It comes.
Boom! It says if your leader card is red, let me see your hand, player. Woo!
Does he have a response?
Does he? You know what? It looks like he does not have a response.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
And he got rid of that super combo.
Get that super combo out of there because you know what? You kind of played into that one. Restanding
You
energy.
played yourself.
That's the thing. You gotta watch out of these staple cards. Me, if I'm playing against red, there's a few cards that I have in mind that I gotta watch out for. Violent Rays is definitely one. I gotta swing my big boys first before I swing with the leader. Before they stop me from swinging in with the big boys. That's one.
Yep.
2, you gotta watch out for that death ball. Not too much the death ball, but you know what? Every now and then you can watch out for the death ball. Crown of Retribution. If you're playing a blue leader, you're playing a blue deck. You know good and darn well you cannot restand energy on a red.
And he took the 2 damage off of the Unison swing.
Oh.
Now he's only at 1. And if this is reminding me of my game with PR, I didn't even need to bring him down any live. Just
swung in with the exploiting weakness with 20k power.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's just gonna drop his hand there. Super combo if your leader card's red, all your energy is red. Bottom deck of card, oh, you have 4 lives. Bottom deck of card, draw 2 cards. Does it again right there. We got 10k, we got 20, 30, 40.
Oh,
wow.
We got the Fu in hand. You know what? I would accept if he just went, you know what? All these, I'm not even going to use their combo cost. I'm put them in the drop. I'm going to pass my turn, go to 6, and 10 drop Fu.
Tapping 2, we got 40. Arrivals for Goku.
And he's giving the battle card swinging.
Oh, that's too good. Oh, man. Oh, we got Almighty's
This is exactly what happens when you play Kefla Surge, right?
Yeah, you know what? And Almighty's saying Crown of Retribution is amazing. It's jeering. Heck yeah, it is because all the cards are pretty much played for free. And then tap 1, tap 2s for the EX Evolves.
Yeah.
You definitely have enough for that Crown of Retribution. And you can play for free off of the Topo Unison. Very, very strong right there. But yeah, he comboed. We're going to see what the Kefla leader can do. We're going to go ahead and let's see some comboing player. You got to get out of this one. But the thing is, I don't know if he can escape that Goku right there that's just staring him in the face that says it cannot be removed from the battle area if it's your turn.
Yep.
That is OP. That is really, really good because, man, it's just really hard to get rid of a battle card, especially when it's a threat to you. It's like you can get rid of it, but the fact of the matter is it cannot leave the field as its permanent effect says.
Right. He's beating. I don't think it's enough.
I don't think it's gonna be enough. He doesn't have it, and he's got a couple 5Ks, I think, but that's it, man. No, he
awakened his leader. That's gonna help a little bit.
But not that much. We got a huge combo power happening right there. 20, 30, 40, 50. He comboed up to 50K swinging in.
Plus the 5K that added from the Goku.
Plus the 5K from the Goku when it came out.
You have to be more optimistic,
55,
man.
bro. 55.
Be more optimistic for your players.
I'm a little realistic. I'm not. I see what I see on the board, but you know what? Hey, Kefla Surge, show me something, player. Show me something to get me hype.
Show him that Panis.
The hype on the mic right there. That's what you got to show me. That's what I'm all about. If you can prove me wrong, you gonna hear it. You gonna hear. You can be all up in the stream room over there. You gonna hear the hype on the mic. You play something good. Oh, I think combo out of it. He's comboing. Oh, he revealed his hand. Oh man.
But just like that, Kefla Surge gets put down.
Kefla about to show you a hype scoop. Dang. Bro, can't decipher that's kind of foul.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. Hype scoop indeed.
Oh man, Hey, that's unfortunate. Hey, but you know what? With these two going at it, I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely put my money on Vegeta as opposed to Kefla because I really tried so hard to make the Kefla Surge leader work, and it just wasn't having it, man. I don't know what it was, but it just was not having it. And yeah, no, what you saw here is exactly what happened to me when I would play Kefla Surge.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's because, you know, you're not as good a player as me.
Not with Kefla Surge.
And,
I
well,
tell you that much.
you know, you pick Kefla Surge, you get what you get.
That was a long time ago, man. That's when the Surge leaders came out. I was testing. I
Oh.
said, I'm gonna make it work. And guess what? PR sign. I said, heck no, I can't make this work.
You couldn't make it work. You can barely make anything work. But that's
I-
okay. That's all right. We have another round to get to at some point today.
You know, and I can't wait for it too. I cannot wait for it because when it comes to DBS and commentating, you guys already know the hype on the mic, man. Oh, we get hype about it. I don't know if it's gonna be the finals. I don't know if it's gonna be another round, including the finals. I have no idea how much rounds, but you already know, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay glued to your seats. We got Super Ad Lotus Thursdays, and I'm your hype boy, PRC.
And I am your Prince of Commentating, the Prince of Destruction. We'll see you guys.
And make sure you start commentating next time, man. I can't have you just, blowing smoke up your own butt.
You know, you know what? You say that I need to start commentating. Why don't you get good at commentating? And then we'll talk. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You see, I'm about to show y'all something that's going to make y'all think for a minute. And when I show you this, you'll see what I mean.
You're good at commentating.
Yeah.
Bro, I was commentating way before you were commentating.
It doesn't matter how long you've been commentating. You need to get better at this. I'm here every week. And where are you at with Magic the Gathering?
Bro, I got a job, man. I wish this would pay the bills, but I got a job. I do shift work, man.
I understand you do shift work. I get it, and I appreciate you coming out here. But the fact is that when me and Trenton commentated, we did better than Evan, you, Seven, and me, and then we did better than you and me. People were dying out there.
That's a lie, bro. Don't put that in your book right there. Everybody knows you need to have some hype there. You know, you even yourself said that it was cool when you commentated with me. What happened, bro?
It is cool when I commentate with you. I've said this many times. I respect you for what you've done in the commentating world. But when I've surpassed you, that's when I know the hype on the mic is fading.
You never surpassed me, bro. You pulled the wool over my eyes, played Blue Baby, man. How's that a good player?
You're still really on that.
Yeah, I'm on that.
Blue Baby.
Bro, you make it all about you.
You know what was going to happen.
No, I did not.
When did I ever say I was going to play AOD?
You always say, oh, let me look. You need to see my AOD deck. Oh, I can't wait for you to play against this. And I thought that you were going to be a gentleman of your word. Me trying to represent the community over here, you done pulled the wool over my eyes. I look like...
Let me ask you a question. Why would you represent a community that has forgotten about you?
The community has not forgotten about me, man.
Okay.
Yo, I'm telling you, they have not forgotten about me. You with your little scheming butt with Blue Baby, okay? Next time I play you, I know that some meta deck is coming out here, man.
Bring it on. See what I mean? The people forgot, David. All they see you as is Mr. Hype on the mic. And if that's what you want to be known for, that's fine, and I can respect that. What I can't do is I can't sit here and I can't pretend like we don't commentate and go out and call a game. And so, that being said, when David gets in here, we're going to call a game. We're going to have our fun. And we're going to go and show y'all how it's done. For right now, I see people in the comments and they're proving my point. People forgot about you. And when you can prove that you're not forgotten about, then, only then, will you see how I see. You'll see that pandering to an audience and making everyone love you, being loud and proud and bottom deck this, bottom deck that, that's fine. You can have those people. I'll take the people that actually want to learn about this game and care. So what we have tonight is, I believe we are going to have Red Vegeta with the U7 Gohan package versus Yellow Gotenks. Tony will be on your left, and I don't know who's on your right. I'm going to be 100% on you. I don't remember his name. I might have somebody go out there who's listening. David, if you're listening, can you go find out who is sitting across from Tony so we can get this thing started? I know you're out there. I know you're listening. But I'm going to be excited for this because we have a... Oh, no, this is Oh, never mind. This is Sebastian versus Tony. My apologies. I thought the other two were undefeated. My bad. Should have known. But that's okay. We got Tony on our left, and we have Sebastian on our right. And that's good. We're going to see that. That is Sebastian Sega. Thank you so much, Ryan. I appreciate it. How are y'all doing, by the way? I hope you guys are doing good. This is going to be our final round. I'm sorry if you guys missed out, but it's all right. We're going to see what's going on.
Whoa! Whoa! Turn up your audio, player! Yeah! Hey, it's PR Sign. How you doing today?
Did you not hear anything I said?
Nah, I didn't hear anything, but you know what? I needed to go ahead and do that. I just felt like I needed to do it. Hey, you know what? This is the final round 2 here at Lotus. So on the first round, we had a nice little match taken by Tony himself We had the second round taken by Vegeta, and now this third round we actually have Tony and we have Sebastian going at it.
Yeah, we do. Now, do you know anything about this matchup?
This matchup in particular, we got the yellow Gotenks that we saw earlier today. We got the green Gotenks that actually Sebastian really has taken to like. Right. This is his green-blue variant, and he really likes this one. He's tweaked up a little bit ever since I've seen it. The last time I saw it, he had a Vegeta as his Wincon, but he actually switched up a little bit more, and we're going to see a little bit this go around right here. But I'm actually really excited about that. I'm too hyped. I'm too excited, and I'm grinning ear from ear, man.
Oh,
that's what I'm talking.
I can see that you are, and that's, you know what? Like I don't know if you heard anything I said.
No, I didn't. You're gonna have to recap me on that one.
Look, we'll talk about it after the stream. You know, I've already said it out in public. You know, you can go back and watch if you want to see how it looks. But look. At the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, let's call the game. Let's call the game. You know, I already said what I had to say off screen. And I showed them the video. They know what I have to say.
They see behind the scenes, and you know what? Behind the scenes, there's always going to be something. I mean, it doesn't always seem so perfect as we always make it out to be in front of the camera.
Except for me.
Always just some type of tussle.
I'm always up front. You know that.
Oh, we don't know about up front, but ain't nothing perfect about us. Ain't nothing perfect about us whatsoever, man. But we always got to be up front. You know what? Okay. Hey, we're about ready to start.
We are.
And you know what that means, right? We headed to the match.
Yes, indeed we are. I thought the transition broke.
Yeah, I thought so too. I'm not gonna lie.
But so we have blue-green Gotenks, which is good. You know, we're seeing blue-green Gotenks continuing. Sebastian continuing to do good with this deck. You know, the one thing I keep on telling people is that Lotus is a really good place to practice your decks, as far as, like, you know, the decks that may not do as good at like a national level.
Right.
And then you can go there. This is yellow Gotenks versus
green Gotenks. Yellow Gotenks versus green Gotenks.
Which is good, you know, and it's good to see that a green Gotenks is still doing significantly better than, say, its regular counterpart, just the pure green, because, you know, blue-green's done okay. But, like I said, come to Lotus if you really want to, like, practice decks that, you know, you're just playtesting with.
Yeah, I mean, that's with every locals. You can go to any locals and you can practice. And we actually had yellow Gotenks starting off first, so that's why he has one energy more up on his opponent. His opponent with the green Gotenks actually charges a blue-green energy for the turn. And, of course, with those energies, they do have energy exhaust, so they have to go in and rest mode. Mm-hmm. But then, of course, now his second turn, he can actually, and I'm assuming he has the Unison. He's going to go ahead.
It looks like he charged the other one.
There you go. The Unison's going to go ahead and come out. And because of that, we got the alternative awakening condition, which means that if he does have a Unison specified cost of 2 green, he can go ahead and pull cards to life until he has 6, and then he can go ahead and awaken on top of that. So we got green Gotenks already awakened, yellow Gotenks had yet to awaken, swinging on the lead.
Now, knowing Sebastian, we're going to go ahead and see him being here. There was no negate by Tony. It's going to restand both energy, and that's going to allow him to play his 6-drop. Which is what you need to get the ball rolling, get the draws, all of that. We are going to see the
power of the Saiyan!
Power of the Saiyan coming out, and the Poutine as well. So if he were to play the 6-drop, the 6-drop would come in rest mode. He would still get the draws, and he would still get the search off of.
Well, we got the activating the power of the Saiyans, which is an activate battle. If you do have any energy open, you can draw a card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards or Unisons, and it looked like he did choose the Unison. Put in rest mode, and then we got Poutine coming out in response to that, because La Putina está buena. It does have the keyword skills unique and...
okay. This was actually a somewhat smart move. The Poutine will not activate here because there's no reason to rest.
Because it's not a skill.
Well,
he's not playing a card via skill, so yeah, the Poutine is not going to activate.
There's no reason for him to actually rest that. It's just a 1-drop. Who really cares?
And you know what? But if it did come out with a skill, I would just do it just in case, because it's my only effect for once time turn.
Especially if you had the Bergamo in hand.
Bergamo to try to do something, but I think it's too early for that.
Yeah, I agree. It is a little early. If you want to get a little cheeky with it, put him down a little bit. You know, it could be really nice. But we are going to see him play the Gokyul, and then he's probably going to tap another one to actually get rid of the Gokyul, adding the Gotenks unison stuff or fusion stuff
pieces
from the deck.
Yeah, so
which allows the trunks and
on play the gold Q, of course, you get to choose a fusion, and then of course you do have to reveal it. And then on the effect that you just said, you reveal that same fusion that normally people always do anyways, and you just get the pieces for the fusion right there. Of course, you got to watch out because now that the Putin is on board, you can go ahead. He
swung with it?
Sebastian loves doing this. He loves.
So he swung with.
Oh, you know he's gonna bean in this situation.
Oh, he's
right
just
here.
gonna negate.
So he
negates there with the Frieza, allowing him to play it for one. Anything he swings.
But you know what? He baited it out. That's early bait out of that Frieza. And I know. Okay, I don't know if all yellow players do, but they probably play. I'm pretty sure. In response to playing the Frieza, we actually have a charismatic Frieza to go ahead and pop that one. He's going to go ahead and swing in. He does have to put a card in rest mode.
I don't know how I feel about that because, yeah, he did get rid of the Frieza, but at the same time, it is forcing his hand, and he is going to go ahead and play the 6-drop. He's going to go ahead and use the 6-drop effect, which allows him to search out his pieces for the fusion for next turn.
Well, the more pieces he gets off the board, the better it's going to be. With all card games, you do have board removal that is going to be necessary in order for you guys to get the W's. And so that's what ended up happening. You swung in, you got the counter attack, that Frieza came out, charismatic Frieza. Even though you might think it's early, we don't know how many charismatic Friezas Sebastian plays. And he could be playing 3, 4, he could be playing 2. But if you played it so early, it leads me to believe that he probably has another one in hand, and you can only play one counterplay of this caliber once per turn anyways, so why not now when you're about ready to pass your turn?
Right, exactly. And, he gets rid of the 15k body. I personally might have saved it for next turn, but, beggars can't be chooser in this situation. He is tapped out, and I'm sure he does have a dormant in his hand. Or at least some type of negate that will survive for the next turn.
You got to, especially with the a card like Dormant Potential. It's such a great card. We got Almighty is the Almighty on the horn right there saying, I've been practicing AOD and Red Broly at my locals, practicing for Tampa. Also, there's a little tourney that's happening out in Tampa. Well, he passed turn, and now it's Tony. He's going to go ahead and tap 1-4. Planet Vegeta. Planet Vegeta is going to allow him to get a Saiyan card 4 costs or less to hand, and look at that. He gets the OP card right there. That is going to be a staple, if not already a staple, in every yellow deck possible because it pretty much does everything.
Yes, it does. And the thing is a lot of people were talking back when Mecha Frieza was still relevant at the time that, they don't need to come out with, that people don't need to ban the leader. They were wrong. You needed to get rid of the leader for these exact type of cards.
I mean, but the thing is, yellow needed something like that. We really didn't have a strong yellow leader, and then of course we did have Nats. We had the representation of Icarus being the dominant yellow leader, even without Bojack. And I mean, we still see that, even though they might have gotten rid of Frieza, you got Icarus right there. And actually, I don't even think that Frieza would have been too relevant when you have Icarus right there.
I think that Icarus would have never happened with Frieza still being out.
Oh, really?
Because you gotta understand, right? Oh, your favorite card coming out.
Oh, you got Kai right there. You got the Kai coming out there on swing. Kai, of course, does say whenever it comes out, your opponent cannot swing with the unison or the leader card. And then, of course, you got the tap one. She just slaps everything to warp and with her bodaciousness. And then, of course, she's 20k. So she's gonna swing it right there. 40k power. 40k swinging, and I did say 20k, didn't I?
Yes. Now, Almighty is the Almighty says
Times
that
2.
AOD has a good matchup with Icarus, and I tend to somewhat agree with this, as long as you can cycle your 13.
Your 13. If you understand and know how to cycle that 13, that is going to help you tremendously as the game progresses.
Right. And
you just use it multiple times.
Right, and a little bit more of a factoid is that you can discard the Broly AOD for 1, and it allows you to grab any AOD from your drop area to your hand.
And just brings it back. The recycling is so good because a lot of people would just play the Broly card and just pop something on board, and I think it's just more value to get the Android 13 because it counterplays a 3 cost or less. 3 costs or less is pretty OP, man. Especially in the early games when your opponent is trying to get the board, trying to grow the board state. It's so OP.
See, Almighty is the Almighty on my side as well. Yeah, Prince is right. Yeah, Icarus is basically bad Mecha Frieza. Basically, every Mecha player switched to Icarus, and it's true. Everyone switched to Icarus because you still get pretty much the same amount of draws per turn, if not more. I'll say that about Icarus. It does get more draws. That's the one part about Icarus. But the difference here is they have relatively the same hand size, but Mecha could get off a bigger board quicker, and that's what was scary.
And with Bojack, you can be tapped out. You can still pull a card from life, play your extra cards, and then untap, and you can do a whole bunch of shenanigans. So you know what? Okay, I see what you're saying.
In Mecha Frieza, Cell Xeno was so easy to get off because you just have 2 Bergamas. Because you remember Bergama was still at 4.
Yeah.
And then you had the Bardock that plays for free when you rest an opponent's battle card. So you do that because you rested, tap 4, 2 Bergama, swing, 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 swing with lead, get a draw, sell Xeno, rip 3.
And sell Xeno big time because Bergamo's right there. That's 10. You just need to find a way to get 2 and boom.
The Bardock's the 2.
You got the big boy right there, Sell Xeno himself, ripping out cards depending on how many energies you have. But of course, this is after the nerf.
Yes.
So if you have less than 5 energies, you're not going to be able to get the pull or get the quad
This was
strike.
before the nerf.
Oh, this was before.
Before the nerf.
OP right there. OP.
You could do a turn 4 if you wanted to. It wasn't going to guarantee game, but it will. So we are going to see the combo out here, right? We're seeing the combos here. Gotenks Green is still at 5, and I believe the other Gotenks is at 4. And that's kind of the important part here, right? Is like, the thing that I've noticed with the way Sebastian is playing this is he's not really going out and playing his 6-drop until it's safe.
Yeah.
Because that poutine is such a problem.
Yeah, because the thing is, even though Gotenks, the fusions have deflect, which is a strong keyword skill, it still can get thwarted by the Putin because it just puts it in rest mode. And there, what do you got? Dual strike, 25k power, or dual attack, 25k power for nothing. So in this situation against yellow, you definitely want barrier. Barrier is going to be another strong keyword skill. Not as strong as deflect in my opinion, but at the same time, like, they had their advantages and disadvantages. But if you got one card that has them both, you already know what's happening. Bottom deck! Yeah, you got to throw that out there every now and then, too. It makes me feel good.
I know it does, but you know, that's okay. At least it makes you feel good, and it makes my ears bleed.
Yes, that's what it does right there. It puts a smile on my face, and it goes from ear to ear. So
Positivity. I can see you're taking notes from Evan U7.
You know, you gotta be positive, man. You got the community out there watching, and you know what? We got Tony Montana right there playing the Lord Slug, and of course, it's gonna be a 1-drop draw a card. But that is what brings the Lord Slug that comes out that prevents your opponent from drawing any cards outside of your leader. And look, he already got it right there. The Lord Slug. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, hidden potential. So on the activation of that, he used hidden potential, a battle card that would be coming in, cost her 4 or less, gets sent to the drop area instead, and he gets a restand energy.
And so Tony added it back to hand though. So basically what he did was he revealed it, and then the counterplay happened.
So, okay, so the revealing, I don't know the wording of the cards, but you do have counter window 1 and counter window 2. So you'll tap 1 for the Lord Slug, and I think per cost, the Lord Slug does go to the drop area. I don't even think Tony has to reveal it at that point. And then, whenever he plays that, then he can say, I choose 0.
I think he does have to reveal because it has to be a slug of the specific cost.
But if he has to reveal, then that means that the card specifies that it has to be played. Choose 1 slug in hand. If it says choose up to, you don't have to reveal it.
Right, and I don't think it says choose up to 1.
So if it says choose 1, but at the same time, I guess I'm confused with that one because if it does not say choose up to, that card has to be played.
Right.
So that's a little thing that we would have to just iron out there. But hey, good interactions right there. We got Sebastian, a card right there for green, blue. Hidden potential. The last time I saw that card being played was whenever we had the Surge Piccolo leader putting in work right there. That was hand destruction. And of course, that was the card that would just stop the cards from coming in.
Probably one of the best, if not the best, leader for Surge in general. Very generic, had an amazing ability.
I don't know, that Goku was strong too. The fact that you can just blanket out your whole opponents on activate battle.
Sure, that's fine. I'm not gonna disagree. The Icarus leader, or not Icarus, I'm sorry. The Invoker leader is still very good, but it hasn't been eroded, it hasn't been touched. Piccolo with its 2 draws at the beginning of the game, and one of them being a scry.
Yeah, a scry, a magic term right there, scry.
Just scrying from the, and we've never seen a leader that ever scryed ever again.
I think that it was too broken, but at the same time, I feel like if you were going to nerf a card like that, instead of the scry, the draw, and then the draw for turn, I think you scry before you draw for your turn, and then you draw on swing. Because the whole point was Piccolo was not going to swing at you, but then draw 2 cards. So if you wanted the interactions to go off, you just get the draw on the swing.
Which is what I agree. I feel like that you should just get the swing with the Piccolo because, you know, makes it more aggressive, and I think it would be the best way to deal with that type of situation. But I'm not Bandai. I'm not Evan U7. I don't know anybody from Bandai. What am I talking about?
Well, we got Tony.
I'm just a commentator.
Hey, you know what? And I tried to. But we got Tony establishing yet another Lord Slug on board and then swung in with this. So he has 20k power and barrier. So now it does restrict his opponent from drawing cards outside of his leader ability. And then he went ahead and threw the limp wrist. And now we have Sebastian charging the 4th energy of the game. Charge the 4th energy. He's still awake and he's at 5 lives, so it really doesn't matter at this point. I know he does actually switch out his super, or he actually has dual super combos is what he does.
Yes.
Plays a Gold Kill, and we already know what that card does on play. You're going to go ahead and search a fusion piece, and then, of course, you're going to go ahead and sack it, and then, you know, do your stuff, get your
and
pieces.
then you get back your pieces.
You
all
get
of
the
that,
pieces,
yeah,
and you get to go ahead and just filter. Deck thinning is deck winning.
Now, if I'm correct here, the slug specifically states that you cannot add cards, correct?
You cannot add cards as
So
well.
the Go tanks will, or the Go Kill will not go off.
And I think that's the reason why he didn't get a search off. So the Gold Kill did not get the search off because of the slug. It's putting in quite a bit of work, and I feel like in this situation, like you said, you got to swing at the slug at this point. But Tony has a sizable amount of hand. He's gonna defend it. He
probably is, and that's kind of.
And he has 20k power too. So your leader having 15k swinging in, you get a draw from the leader. But at the same time, now how many cards are you gonna commit to trying to get that slug off board? Because if it stays on board, oh! He plays the SCR, so he swung in, comboed the ape, and the ape is gonna ignore barrier and send the card to warp. Now he could have played the Go Kill.
Yes.
Nah, he could have played the Go Kill and got the effects off.
He could have done that first, played the Go Kill, and then gotten the search. But he didn't.
He didn't, but hey, that's the thing that I say. You got to read the cards, man. And unfortunately, I feel like if Sebastian would have read that card, he would have just. The sequencing is going to be key in every. It doesn't matter what card game you play. Sequencing is going to be key. Yeah. So it did in this situation.
Like in Magic the Gathering, you have to charge your land at the right time, right?
That is right. But see, the thing is with Magic, you can actually charge at any point in the turn.
Yes.
In DBS, you have to charge during the charge phase.
Yes.
If you miss it, you're done ski. If you're at a regional event or a NAT event, no one's gonna let you take back that charge.
Except for, nice guys.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I want to play you at your best. Okay. If I beat you, I don't want to be because you missed a charge. I want to beat you at your best. That's how I feel about it.
On the other hand, will look at you in the face and go, "You skip charge? Okay." I've done this at a locals. I've looked at somebody and went, "Oh, you didn't put life?
You lose? Wow, really? You told him that? Oh, Prince. Oh, man. No, you did not, bro.
I've done that.
You did not.
Yeah.
Come, it's a locals. It's a locals. Okay,
learn from your mistakes.
Oh, my goodness. Nah, man. Nah. Atheist Lock said you missed a charge. That is your best.
Yeah, that is your best. I agree.
Hey, you know
you
what?
miss a charge? All right, whatever.
You know, he's not wrong because sometimes they're trying to play and they're trying to do all this stuff and they got all this in the head and then they missed it. Bro, I guess you were at your best. Yeah, you could think about it that way too,
It's same thing with putting down your life. I guess you were here to play. You're not. You forgot the most important thing of this game.
You know what? And that actually happened to me too. But I told the dude, I said, just put your life, put the cards in your life, man. Because he was trying to.
Because that changes so many things. Say they get that changes so many things. To me, it does. Because if they draw and then they just go, "Oh, I forgot my life," and then they put down that's one card they know from their life. And if they need that card, that'd be the first thing that. At minimum, I would make them shuffle everything. Not their hand, but I would make them shuffle back, and that would be it. And we got Eggman with 22 people in the raid.
That's what's up right there. That Eggman, he's a cool guy right there. And you know what? He sticks to his guns too. Just like when I stick with Trunks, he sticks with Cell Surge, man.
Yeah.
He sticks with the Cell Surge, and you know what? You got to tap off. You gotta give hats off to that one. And off the Gold Kill Search, we have the 5-drop Go Tanks. This Go Tanks is an OP Go Tanks. It has deflect, first of all. So deflect is going to come out regardless. And then the on-play effect, you get to pop a card, ignoring barrier, you KO it, and then you can remove up to 2 markers from a unison. It's very strong. And then you got the unison right there on board, so then you can get a draw on top of that. The slug is not on board,
and he
so you
actually
gave that.
comboed off to survive there, which is good. Now, I do have to give out the shout out for right now. Kuwait92, thank you for the follow.
Hey,
we
that's what's up.
appreciate it from Twitch itself.
Much love,
and
man.
It's
much love.
Much love indeed. And the poutine is still causing a problem.
Yeah, Putin, you know what? It's for such a card that really is kind of tiny and puny. It is annoying.
It has barrier.
It is really annoying to get off board. It does got barrier. And the thing is...
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of another small, annoying little dude that has barrier in this card game.
Another small dude.
Bobbity.
Bobbity.
The
Bobbity.
AOD Bobbity.
Oh, the AOD Bobbity you play in Blue Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, okay.
How'd you know?
You know what? I just took a gander. I took a gander.
You took a gander? You mean you took a guess?
Uh-huh. Swinging in with
English.
this leader. So we got leader yellow Gotenks to leader green Gotenks. We're going to get a draw off for that one. And of course, you always got to remember too that actually there's quite a bit of people that forget about this. The yellow Gotenks leader actually has an ability where if your opponent activates an extra card, you get a draw from that.
Yes.
And I can't tell you how many times I've played against a Gotenks leader that would forget their draw.
And that's okay.
And woo! Oh, it's good for me. Like,
Wait, so you're okay with them forgetting draw, but you're not okay with them, losing a game because they didn't put life.
If they go back and say, "Hey, I forgot a trigger," then I'll say yes. If he doesn't come at me and say, "I forgot a trigger," I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna go as far as say, "Bro, you forgot this effect. You forgot this effect. You forgot this." I'm not gonna play his deck for him. Like, I don't know. There's just certain lines, and when it comes to playing, it's like, I'll be cool as much as I possibly can. If you're going to remind me, hey, go ahead and get your trigger balls. Go ahead and do what you can. But if it's going 5 turns, and then you missed a trigger that's supposed to happen a couple turns ago, I don't know about that
I can
one.
understand it. So we are going to go ahead and charge 5 energy here on the on Green Gotenks' side. Green Gotenks is still at 5, while Sebastian has beaten Tony down.
Well,
3
look at what Tony has right now. So not only does Tony have the base on board, which we know if his opponent has more than or 5 energies or more in rest mode, he can get up to 19k power and then dual attack. He has the Wheeze from the freaking starter deck, and it's strong. This guy, I like him. He's old school. If your opponent were to restand an energy, you choose one of those energy and send it to the drop area. And that is a very strong. That's like the board goes for blue.
Right.
Oh,
now Atheist Lock. Yes, this is the final round. Yes, there are only 3 rounds tonight. I do apologize for the lack of people that showed up, but that's on the people out there. That's on the community.
Well, you got the holiday season. You got the people going on vacation. I'm gonna be going on vacation with my wife too. We're gonna have a good time. Hey, you know what? We got to do it upright.
That's perfectly fine. It's just get good at the game. But anyways, one question I do have, right, and I believe this just answered it. The tokens were played, correct?
Yes, the tokens were played.
Poutine auto comes into play.
Yes.
But because they already come in rest mode, he misses timing on Poutine.
Yes.
And then he is free to play his 6-drop.
Correct.
That is awesome, and here comes the negate freezer.
And he swung in, and we got the negate freezer right there. He's just not going to go ahead and push it. He's not going to break through, man. He is not going to break through. But, yeah, and then another thing, I think another reason why we don't have too much showing is because the Spider-Man movie came out. Everybody's waiting on the Spider-Man movie. I'm gonna go watch that tomorrow with my wife. We're gonna see the Manatee. It's matinee, but Manatee.
The manatees are what live in the ocean.
Yeah. It's the
matinee is an old school theater.
I just told you, bro. I said matinee, but I'm gonna say manatee. Golly, man, you can't get accused even in front of the camera.
Oh man.
Oh. But anyways, Sebastian right now, he's got the Reaper on board. He's going to go ahead and censor. Oh,
you were there? You were here?
He does not have the Wheeze on there. So that's a good thing because, of course, he's going to pop it with the Reaper. But the thing is, if he would have kept that Wheeze on board and that Sensu Beam would have procced, it's going to go ahead and he gets to choose. And he's going to go ahead and choose one of the... Actually, he has 2 dual colors, so it wouldn't matter. But one less energy, it still takes your opponent back a turn when it comes to energy like that. And Wheeze is a very good tech. I actually like that Wheeze right there. But now every time Sebastian swings, he has to put a card in rest mode, and I don't know how that's going to deal with Sebastian because we have 2 energy open right now on Tony's side. He could play the Bergamo, and he could shut out his turn. But actually, Sebastian went ahead and threw a quick limp wrist, and it looks like it's going to be Tony's turn. He's not going to swing with the Gotenks? He's not going to get that plus draw?
No, because he would have to rest an energy.
He would have to...
And he knows there that if he rests that energy, Bergamo comes out, he's tapped out.
Ah, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, you could be. Atheist Log ends up saying I was there, so I don't know if he's...
Spider-Man.
Oh, for Spider-Man? Yeah, that's the thing. That's going to be the new thing. And now I got to shy away from Facebook because you got people that even though every year a new movie comes out and people say stop spoiling it, you got people that come out with memes and stuff like that, and it's just like, dude, come on, man. At least wait a couple weeks. If I hadn't seen it in a couple weeks, then it's my fault. This is my fault at that point.
Oh, yeah.
You can do all the spoilers you want, but, man, not the first couple of days, bro. Not the first couple of days I'm trying to see this movie. But it looks like Sebastian's going to go ahead. He's looking. I mean, Sebastian, he's a very meticulous player. Whenever he plays his hand, he really thinks and he really tries to go about it. And every time I play test with Sebastian, I mean, it's you got to think your plays and you got to make sure that you have everything in chronological order. You have to have that sequencing down pat because, like I said, sequencing is key in any card game and can help them out. And actually, those tokens, like you said before, that was a good play that he did. The Poutine was there before, brought the tokens, missed timing, brought the Reaper, and of course, the Reaper was met with the counter attack Frieza. But it looks like he's gonna. Oh, what's Sebastian doing? Oh, tech card right there. Ooh. I helped him with that tech card. That's big armor. That says his opponent cannot swing with 5 cost or higher the following turn.
Which is very nice in general, but it's not going to stop that Basil swinging in at all. And in fact, I don't know how well that will do in general. Now, we are seeing Mighty 2015 saying that it's your hype boy, the announcer, Mr. Bottom Deck himself, PR Sign, and also the man from the dark side, Dormant's own, very own AOD, the king, the Prince of Darkness.
Almighty, almighty. That's what's up right there. You know what? And it has been a while. It has been. Bottom Deck! It has been a while. Just in case.
It's been maybe 15 minutes.
It's been quite a bit, man. Hey,
that's not.
Much love. No, it's gotta be. It's a catchphrase, man. Hey, much love to you, Mighty 2015, man. I appreciate it, boss, and I appreciate you watching here on Salt. Super at Lotus Thursdays. I'm one of your commentators, PR Sign, and this is the final round here. We got Tony of Salt Boys, and we got Sebastian right there. Still a free agent. It's actually Tony's turn right now. He has a Basil on board. He has a Frieza, and he's gonna go ahead and swing in with the yellow Gotenks right there.
Oh my God. Oh, that's great. Atheist Lock, what you said, man, dude, that's hilarious. Oh, that's amazing.
You know the guy. He has a rough exterior, but he's funny.
Oh no, Brandon's hilarious.
He's hilarious right there. If you guys don't know who Atheist Lock is on the horn, guys, he is actually one of the best, if not the best player in Houston. Actually got #1 against Legends in the very first PPG down in H-Town. And so yeah, if you got any questions on the horn from him, I'm pretty sure he would not mind asking questions.
Or he would just log off. One of the two.
But I was just gonna say, but be fair warned, man. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Oh no!
Because that's how Brandon is. But I like it. He's straight up.
But
with
no,
it.
he is.
He's straight up with
something
it.
I have to respect. So we do see the Tapion come out, and we are going to see the block with it as well.
Tapion is a very good card. I like that. Tapion and effects.
Atheist Lock is Brandon. Yes.
Yeah, Atheist Lock is Brandon. So you'll tap an energy, and then of course you send the Tapion to the drop area. You draw a card, and then of course at the end of the turn it comes out, and you got yourself a nice little 15K blocker. Very good, recyclable. You get through your deck, and it's like he's put in a lot of work in this deck. And I see Sebastian, and I see him working. And we got this. Oh, he's gonna blow up everything. I think he's gonna blow up everything.
And it would be smart for him to. I mean, come on.
Clearing board is always a good thing. He's gonna this Trunks right here. 20K power, dual attack. He's gonna go ahead and put in as much work as he possibly can. And then the -3.
It's Sebastian saying, "Wait, that's it."
Wait. Oh, he can only swing one time.
He dormanted.
Oh, dormant potential. That's why he's like, hold up, wait a minute. But he's going to go ahead and wipe everything. We got the -3 of the Trunks that KOs everything in rest mode, man. KOs everything in rest mode. That Trunks putting in quite a bit of work.
Now everything is gone.
Everything is gone. Dunsky.
But the 6-drop does get to add the pieces back from drop to hand. And if he has another 6-drop, that's coming back out.
We got El Whopper right there saying, PR Sign, that boy Eduardo asked for a shout out. Hey, you know what? How about that? We throw in a whole bunch of love. Hey, shout out to you, Eduardo, the goo, man. I know he's been putting in work while he's been playing Dragon Ball Super as well. Hey, much love to you, boss. Keep on working hard and keep on doing what you're doing,
You know
man.
what? I want to send a shout out of my own. I want to send a shout out to me for holding down the commentary booth.
Yes, Prince. Yes. While I'm not here, you've been doing a good job.
Thank you. I know I have. I knew you would see it the way I do. I get it. But you know what? You're here with me, and it's awesome to see you, my man. At least we get to be on the same page for once in a while.
I feel like this is like a marriage relationship right here, where I got a happy commentator, happy life. That's what it is right there. I got. Is that right? Yes, you're right, sweetheart. Yes, you are.
Yeah. Because most of the time I am.
Oh my goodness.
And that's okay.
Oh my goodness. Well, anyways, he passed the turn, and now Sebastian's turn, and he's thinking on what to do. He already charged his 5th energy for the turn. He does have a Unison on board, of course. He has had 4 lives right now.
What's up, Miyamoto?
Let me go ahead and switch out, because he's at 4 lives right now. And of course, we have yellow Gotenks at 3 lives. So let me go ahead and switch that up for you right now. But he's trying to think what he can do right now in order to clinch the game. 4 lives, that's not bad. Green Gotenks is putting in work. The only thing he has to worry about is the 2 energies up. He does have a Frieza on board. It's an attacker. He does have the Poutine, so the very first card that comes in with a skill,
Yes.
his opponent can put it in rest mode. If he doesn't, he passes it for the rest of the turn.
Correct.
One time, one kill. That's it right there.
That is it. And Almighty's the Almighty saying, I want to send out a special shout out to Evan Usavin holding down the fort. The only thing he's been holding down is his potential in this card game. All he want. I ain't even gonna start. I gotta be woosah.
You got to woosah before you open up your mouth, man. That's what you got to do right there.
No,
It's too late when you already done said something. Then you got to woosah.
You're right. Evan's been holding down. The only thing Evan been holding down is his career with one victory strike card. That's it. It's the only thing he been holding down.
Almighty is the Almighty. I'm sure if you go ahead and I'm sure Brandon loves a challenge, man. You come down to H-Town. I know Lotus has a lot of big stuff, and of course we're gonna come back after this finals and we're gonna announce all that so you guys can be ready for it and you guys can travel too, so we all can meet each other. We all can have a good time. And I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna have some challenging DBS players down in H-Town. We got some good actual teams down here. We got Rays, of course. We got one of the best teams in Houston. We got Team Dormant right here. We got another contender is second best, pushing for that first place, man. You pushing for that first place right there. But we got some good teams. We got some good players right there. And it would definitely be an honor for you guys to come down and play here in H-Town. So super combo. Now this super combo is a good spice right there. I like this. Why? Because this super combo says if you're at 5 lives or less and your leader is a Shenron or a Green Saiyan card.
Kuwait92 asking, commentators, can you tell us your names, please? Sure, go for it.
That's what's up. So my full name on Facebook, David Santana, but of course my name PR Sign. That's my commentator name, PR Sign right there. Go ahead with your Prince of Commentating.
You're right. I'm the Prince of Destruction, and that's all you need to know.
Wow, that was
Why you want to know my name?
Hey, maybe he want to look you out, man. Maybe
Look, if he says I want to add you on Facebook, I'm gonna go. All right, fine, I'll say that. But if that's what he wants to do, I can respect it. My name is Nick.
Oh wow, I think that's the first time you actually divulged your name out there like that in front of public. Well, anyways, we got Almighty's the Almighty on the horn right there. I keep telling people Texas has some hidden monsters that we don't know about, like Brandon and Ernest, etc. Yeah, no, Ernest getting top 9 in nationals. He did really well. I'm telling you, Houston is a hidden gem. It's just, the thing is, when it comes to hidden gems, let me tell you something. It's like a high school baseball team or a high school basketball, football team. If you don't have any scouts going there, you don't know the hidden talent.
Oh, of course.
The first time they win a championship, that's when everyone wants to go and they want to see this. That's what's happened here. We finally got PPG to come to H-Town. We finally got people that are actually facing Houston players, Texas players, and now we got people saying, oh, okay, we got Texas on the radar right here.
Man, I tell you what, just like the prom queen used to be a hidden talent, when she would go and, give you a little something behind the dumpster at the back of the pep rally, that was hidden talent. But now it's all out in the open. We're seeing the 5-drop come down right there. Wow.
He's getting that poutine out of there.
Well, the poutine's effect, it went off on the tokens, and they were already in rest mode. You missed the summon.
But that's the thing right there. That's how you see the growth that Sebastian has made in this game, because he made a lot of mistakes actually starting off in the game, but now he's actually saying, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and proc that effect, pay the tokens, and then go ahead and play my fusions. That's good play right there, like I said.
That's something you have to do sometimes. And we see Angelic Death saying, man, I miss you, David. He misses spending time with you.
Hey, you gotta come around, player. You gotta come around. You know what? You want a shout out to? I'm gonna give you a shout out. And Angelic Death, I'm gonna give you a shout out to. If no one knows who Angelic Death is, that dude is the real life Mario.
And Kuwait, I do appreciate you saying our commentary is great. I agree with you. I think my commentary is good too. And that's a what's up, boys? We got 37 people watching. David, did you notice?
Hey, you know what? I just put on the show, man. Numbers are numbers, but you know what? I appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, regardless if I have 1 watching, regardless if I have 37 watching, guys, much love. I'm always gonna put my all out there. It's gonna be the hype on the mic every time, man.
I agree. Every time. Every single time you got to put, yourself out there. And you know what I agree with? I agree with the idea that, what I said earlier,
you mean the idea of it's Tony's turn right now? Because Sebastian just passed turn, and we're going down to the wire, man.
Oh, no, I was talking about the people forgetting. But never mind. I think, this game has been going on for a pretty long time, and I hope it's Fu Shrouded.
Oh, he's swung. So he's swinging in.
I hope it's Fu Shrouded.
He's swinging in the goat tanks right there. And so I don't know if he's trying to bait something out. I'm pretty sure that's got to be a bait.
Fu.
that has to be a bait. He's swinging in right there. I don't know if he has Fuse Shrouded, but I do see that he has that counter.
He does have the counter.
The counter. You can't play a yellow deck without that counter. That counter is so good, man. It really is good. We got Angelic Deck saying missing. Oh, this guy, man. What is it? What are you writing on here, player? What are you doing, man? And we got Whopper saying he's dead right there. Yeah, he knows he's dead because you got Mario on the horn right there. Oh! Boom! Get your coins, man. So he did actually counter. So we have a negate by Sebastian. We got the dormant potential, and guess what? He said, no, I'm going to swing as much as I can. We got the cooler coming out, and of course he not only gets one draw, but he only gets one draw because he does not have the amount of cards in rest mode in order to proc the second draw. But it's another 15k battle card that he can actually swing with and go in. Try to go in for the kill, but his opponent has 4 lives right now, so I don't know how he's going to do it.
And he did bait the dormant out, and that was kind of, what he was trying to do the whole entire time. And now we're going to look and see what else Tony has up his sleeve. He's comboing here, and I think he might have a double strike Champa coming out. Maybe.
You have to because, I've noticed that yellow decks are actually going to be the color to primarily main double strike Champa. I mean, of course, you'll have other colors that'll throw it here and there, but I think mainly yellow because yellow is one of those where you're just kind of missing an oomph. You're kind of missing another SCR that's not an SCR.
Yeah.
So you double strike Champa.
And so we are saying, by the way, Almighty, yes, I know that you're saying the Prince of D's name is Bobbity. I mean, you can call me Bobbity if you want. I play the card so many times,
And you know what? That's a very good point. You know what El Whopper said? El Whopper said that he can't swing at battle cards, and he's completely right because the permanent of the green gold tank says that your opponent's leader cannot swing at battle cards due to the fact of the...
Oh, and he did.
So he negates it in order to bring out a blocker, and of course the blocker token is going to come out. But yeah, that's the whole thing about gold tank.
I bet he wishes he had a poutine now.
Oh
yeah. Oh yeah, get rid of it all.
I'm telling you cannot count out Tony, man. Tony, you know what? You think that you over here playing your game and Tony's over here suffering? Nah, Tony's
smart, man. He
Tony's
knows
pulling
how to
out.
play.
Tony is really putting in work right there. What happened?
They're in turns.
Oh, they're in turns right now.
Now, if you guys don't know how turns work, unfortunately, they got 5 minutes to do as much damage as possible. At the end of the 5 minutes, whoever has the most life wins the game. Whoever has the most on board wins the game.
That's how
whoever has the most in deck wins, and then finally whoever has the most in hand.
Hey, that's how it works. But like I'm telling you, you cannot count out Tony yet because remember that last round that he was in where he was playing, and I thought that he was gonna miss it, but you Kai for the win, man. Kai for the win, and he pulled it out against OG Broly. I'm telling you, this guy is really good. I really do enjoy talking with him. We were talking outside about gameplays and about interactions and stuff, and now I actually learned 2 new things from him. One of them being the interactions with Annihilation Goku.
Right. And Wilbur, just to answer your question, Sebastian's energy is all in that big stack under that Android 17.
Yeah, he's got quite a bit of energy. Nah, he didn't get down to 1 energy because I don't know what card can do that in yellow Go tanks. But hey, you know what? We're
swinging
pushing in
with the Basil,
for the
and
Basil.
There's the dormant again.
We got another dormant
card.
potential, so that means he only has 1 more swing.
So many cards left, and he is going to pop the Basil.
That just means that he needs a double strike right here. If he has a double strike in his hand, this is going to be perfect for his last swing.
Ooh.
Oh, he's got this card that is actually going to, and then he swings in and boom.
He got it.
That's it for game. Look at Tony right there taking it.
Woo! In a very good way of playing. Turtles is so good.
No, I'm telling you, hey, Tony is real. I've seen Tony grow, man. I really have. I remember the first time I met Tony, and it was in Baytown. I don't remember what that card shop was, but I remember seeing him. I remember playing him.
Adventure Begins?
No, not Adventure Begins. What is that? I'm atheist like you on there. What's that card shop that you be going to that's in Baytown? Is it Alter Ego?
Alter Ego?
I think it might be Alter Ego. I'm not mistaken right there.
No, it is Alter Ego.
We got Angelic Death saying, David, you're going to make this plumber out of retirement. Come out of retirement, player. Come out of retirement. What are you going to do? What deck are you going to play? What deck are you going to run?
Blue Baby and beat you.
Are we still on the Blue Baby? We still on the Blue Baby.
You brought it up.
Oh my goodness, I didn't bring up Blue Baby at all, man. I didn't bring up BB.
Okay, we see Tony doing good with Superman getting kicked in the face by Goku. I tell you what, though, I had fun commentating, and I hope you guys had fun listening. And David, I hope you feel better about yourself later down the line.
Man, I'm always gonna feel good. Why? Because nobody can trump PR sign, man. I'm just a brick wall right there. Hey, whatever you say, just boom, bounces off. Boom, bounces off. Oh yeah, you'll agitate me. You'll agitate me a little bit. What relationship doesn't have any tussling like that? We got Atheist Lock confirming that yes, it is called Alter Ego. We also have Mighty 2015 also confirming it is Alter Ego. But we got El Whopper saying Eduardo says to say Mermeta. Oh, that was before Bottom Deck, bro. That was my thing right there. But that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Times. We're going to go ahead. We're going to check the standings for you guys. When we come back, we will give you the standings and we will give you more announcements for the new year to come. We got a lot planned for you guys when it comes to DBS. Yes, Lily herself, the mother of Dragon Ball Super, has a lot planned for you guys. Stay tuned. Don't go away. Man, I can't wait for you to hear this. And you know what? I don't even think you can hear all of it because, you know, some of it is, you know, top secret. And we can't just let that out. It's not even new year yet. You know what I'm saying? So don't go anywhere. This has been Salt, Super at Lotus Thursdays. I'm your boy PR Sign.
And I'm your Prince of Destruction. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
happening, Dragon Ball Super Players? Whoa! It's your hype boy, PR Sign, and I would have Prince. What? Hey, dude, hey, come over here. Man, you smoke like a chimney, man. Get over here. Golly.
Yeah, guess what? They call me the train because I run through you.
That chimney, chim chiroo. Golly, come on.
That's what I like, and I likes what I do.
Hurry up and introduce yourself,
Look,
Prince.
All right, fine. You know what? I'll sit down next to you to end this stream. I am your Prince of Destruction, your Prince of Darkness. And you know what? It was pretty good. 3 rounds, solid work. Now, do you know the listings, the standings, 1 through 3?
Oh, yes, I do know the standings right there. So we got number 1 is Red himself. We got Tony. He had to leave a little bit early, but hey, he put in some good work. Like I said, I really do enjoy speaking with that guy, and that guy is real cool. Tony right there, number 1, Team Salt Boys. We got number 2 being Boo Boo, free agent right there, playing green Go Tanks, blue, green Go Tanks. And Sebastian. And then number 3 was Game Boy Fan. However, I don't know his real name. I forgot what his real name was. But Game Boy Fan being number 3. If I knew the leader that he was playing, it would be better. But I actually don't remember what leader he was playing either. But those were your top 3 right there. Now let's get to the announcements. The announcements I'm actually kind of fearful for, because I walked up to Lily and I said, "Hey Lily, oh come on, mama, hit me with it. What do we got? What can I tell these guys?"
You call her mama?
Well, that's like a Latin thing, you know. When you call someone mama, it's kind of like an endearing thing, like a sweet thing type deal. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, yeah, I know some people that are watching right
like
there.
Like how it's a gay thing to call somebody daddy. But let's get on with the announcements.
We say papa, hey papi. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some people out there that are Latinos that I'll even post comments on Facebook and stuff. Hey papi, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Good. Hey, blessings. Like that's how we speak.
Okay, it's fair.
Because everybody know la putina está buena, but that's besides the point. That's just culture differences right there.
That's true.
But the one thing that I can say is that Lotus is actually coming up with a very I actually really like it. We're coming up with playing for charity, and it's going to be for some high stakes. So what I'm saying, these guys that everybody knows around the DBS community is actually going to be coming around, and we're going to have playing for charity. And it's just PR Sign being stupid and challenging a whole bunch of top players. And of course, if they're willing, if they're interested, I'm going to go ahead and get a match with them. Of course, it's going to have to be a big event on it too. We can't just have these guys either come down there, or I just can't fly over there just for anything. It's got to be a big event, and then we'll top it off. It'll be the cherry on the topping right there to have our match right there, and we're gonna do it for charity. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pick a charity of my own. Of course, it's probably gonna be for the soldiers. For me, my whole family's military, so you know I'm gonna go for either Wounded Warriors or Salvation Army or one of those. But hey, we're gonna iron out the details there. But I already know that, you know, I already called out a person out there. We're gonna see if we can get that going. But I think that's gonna be a good thing. Not only that we can see more things out of the community and see some good players playing and steamrolling PR Sign, because these are going to be pros, but at the same time, it's all about the fun, it's all about the camaraderie and the community.
I don't know about that last part, but I do agree with fun and whatever the big words you said. I'm not good with them. But I will say, you know, that's kind of important. Now, do you have a first pick opponent?
So first pick opponent, I mean, I did. We actually had it on Facebook, and I know Mike himself actually posted it as well. So Mike actually is a co-founder of the Herman Style podcast, and he actually was saying on his podcast that he will accept any challenge. And I said, you know what? What better way to learn? PR Sign. Let me tell you something. I always want to get better, regardless what game it is.
Right.
And what better way to get better than to take L's against pros, man. Against pros. And you know what? By the slim chance that I can get one game out of the match, you know that's a W for me, man. You know that's a W for me.
But what if you win?
Hey, but you know what? If I win, hey, that's for charity right there. That's even better. That's even better. But like I said, you know what? It's gonna be an adventure, and I know Lily has a lot planned. That's actually the only thing that I can actually say, and I know it hurts me, and I know it kills me, because I know I said I was gonna say a lot of things, but guys, I'm telling you, she's planning for you guys. We're gonna be doing a lot of tournaments. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. You guys just keep your ears to the ground. I'm gonna be making posts on Facebook. Of course, my buddy right here, Prince, he's gonna be putting posts. Of course, you already know Evan U7 himself is going to be putting posts on Facebook, and we got a lot of big things planned for you guys. But let's go ahead and end it off for you guys. See, we got Angelic Death saying PR Sign, Papi Rico Sign right there. See, that's just a Hispanic thing right there.
I'm sure it is.
I mean, it is, bro. It is.
Us Us white people don't say that, but that's okay. You know, different culture, different people. That's all right. Which we have to live in peace anyway.
What is it called? Different something for different strokes for different folks. Yeah, that's what it's called right there. But hey, that was the end of our stream right there. That's Super at Lotus Thursdays. I hope you guys had a wonderful time enjoying this. Of course, with our silly banters and of course going back and forth and of course the gameplays and all that. And of course, you already know the hype. You already know, man. The bottom deck fanatic. But I'm PR Sign.
And I am your Prince of Destruction. You guys be safe. Y'all have a good night.
UBI.